Today we're conducting a scientific experiment on Madden 26's new wear and tear system. Like, what happens in game if all of your quarterbacks get hurt? Does a lineman automatically come in and pretend to be Josh Allen? And that's just one of the many experiments that we're going to be conducting today. As first, we're just going to start off in a simple play now and take as many hits as physically possible with our quarterback to see what happens. But I promise you, the experiments are going to get even crazier today. Now, to make sure our quarterback can take as many hits as humanly possible, we got to make sure we make fumbling impossible. But in our play now experiment, we literally took hit after hit the entire game with Cam Ward, literally running hurry up and taking a hit every offensive play of the game. And yeah, he got banged up a little bit, but at the end of the game, he was still standing and never even got taken out of the game once for injury, which makes no sense whatsoever. But the cool thing that we did learn from this experiment is that the maximum rating deduction you can possibly get from wear and tear is -19. So we are already learning something from today's experiment. But as you can see from our first set of results, it does seem quite impossible to go down with an injury in a play now, even though Cameron was just about converted into a quadriplegic. So I think today's scientific experiment will be best served in franchise mode. We're going to take Tua into his week 1 matchup with his 83 injury rating, which we will be adjusting here soon. So unfortunately for you Dolphins fans out there, more than likely you're not going to be getting the dub here. Not like that's unrealistic or anything, but much like we did in the play now, we're going to do the same here. Try to take big hit after big hit with Tua, which that's a good start, but he unfortunately apparently is not injured after the first play. So I do want to say, for this experiment, we have the injury ratings on the default setting of 25. That's how you start off with every single franchise. We may just maybe changing that sometime here soon, but now let's just try to get Tua injured. As not really a big hit, but he's still standing. Like I said, we're going to go hurry up, try to fatigue him as much as physically possible. The fumbling slider is all the way up, so he's not going to fumble, so we can take as many hits as possible until he actually gets knocked out. And then, okay, I mean, honestly, dude, Tua might break this single season rushing record at this point. But again, hurry it up every single play to try to lower that fatigue. I mean, heck, dude, maybe we will win this game at this rate. But surely Tua with his 83 injury rating will get injured eventually, especially if he continues to take hits like that. Come on, Tua, hopefully this isn't too morbid. I just need you to get hurt. I really do. Because if you guys have been subscribers on the channel for a long time, we have done this particular experiment for years now. But now with the wear and tear system, that totally changes the ball game, which is off to a fantastic start. Come on, big hit, please. Tears ACL. I mean, does anybody not find it crazy that we've literally ran with Tua every single play this drive, and he hasn't even got up limping yet? I mean, maybe Tua took some PEDs in the offseason as he still is getting up. Like I said, how funny will it be if we actually win this game? As you notice, we actually had the quarter length up to 10. So on this pace, dude, Tua's probably going to get hit like 50, 60, 70 times this game. Look at this, dude. The defensive tackle gets hurt before Tua. What are we doing? This is crazy. This is actually nuts. But in terms of winning this football game, unfortunately, we're not kicking field goals. We're trying to take as many hits as physically possible with Tua. He's gonna score a touchdown, dude. Goodness gracious. Like, the funny thing is, like, the actual funny thing about this is that this isn't all Madden, dude. And after one full drive of getting hit every single play, his risk of injury is only moderate. Which we gotta get a hurry up on things, boys, because we also need Zach Wilson to get hurt, also need Quinn to get hurt. So I just noticed we got the ball back, apparently, after a turnover, so it's unfortunately a 4th down and 10. Let's see if we can pick it up. More importantly, see if we can get big hit and tear an ACL. Got a big hit! And I think just Tua's can get right back up again. Goodness gracious. All right, so the goal here, get Tua injured before the end of the first quarter. Surely that's not out of the equation, right? Come on, break my leg. Not a big hit there, and Tua is a little slow to get up. Whoa, hold on. Hold the phone. And the question is, did he actually get hurt? Oh, brother, that might be a torn ACL for the boys. Hopefully it's significant. Like, unfortunately, it didn't show him going off the field, so I don't think so. I think it's probably just a short little injury. But in the meantime, let's hurt Zach Wilson. Like, I just want to see what happens, dude, if literally every player that can play the quarterback position gets hurt. And I feel like with wear and tear, it's possible. Injury report, leg cramps. Tua will return soon, unfortunately. But we're going to keep him in the game. Try to get him hurt more significantly. But now that he's actually injured, I want to see his wear and tear. It's just high right now, not severe yet. So we have a slightly injured Tua into the ball game once again. Let's see if a big hit can knock him out for good. Come on. Career-ending injury here. And again, like, I don't know. I think he's okay. Like, somebody drill me right in the head, dude. Please. Like, stab me with the freaking fork for all I care, dude. Just get me out the game. And he continues just to get up. Toughest quarterback I've ever seen. Like, dude, come on. Like, this is the only video where targeting is encouraged. Helmet-to-helmet contact, please. Okay, that's a big hit, but to it, he just continues to get up, man. There's just no way. Like, if this was a franchise series where they're actually trying to be competitive, I promise you my quarterback would already be hurt. But then I'm actually trying to get my quarterback injured. He is transformed into Iron Man. Another big game from Tua. I'm telling you, he's going to break the single game record. I mean, he still looks healthy. Big hit, big hit, big hit. Ooh. Okay. He looked a little slow there. I feel a catastrophic injury coming soon, boys. He just continues to get up, man. Okay, another hit. And there's just nothing happens. Like, his wear and tear at this point has got to be severe, right? It is! At this rate, Tua, at any moment, at ACL is going to be property of Dr. Andrews. Okay, what I see here is Zach Wilson is back in the ballgame. I never saw that Tua was injured, so I don't know what happened. Medical center, please. Career-ending injury. Like, what do you mean? I guess in this play, we'll try to get Zachary hurt. Come on, big hit. Helmet-to-helmet contact. Concussion. Whoa! Now, thing is, I think he just got automatically subbed out because of his wear and tear, so I can bring Tua back in, although he is not looking good. But I really can't believe after running with Tua almost every single play of this football game, it's almost halftime, and he hasn't got, like, actually injured yet. Like, he actually hasn't been taken out for the game. Like, I don't know how he hasn't had a severe injury, but we're trying our best here, boys. That's why this is a scientific experiment. That's why we have a lot more to go through. I mean, God, dude, he's so slow. He can barely freaking move. He's still breaking tackles, though. Like, come on, Colts. This is the way he can barely move. He can barely freaking move, dude. Like, this is not a guy that should still be in the football game. Let's see if he does the Dougie again on this play. I mean, he moved a little bit better that time. I just don't know how he hasn't got hurt. This is, injury, timeout, although he is standing up. It's got to be Tua, right? He's got to be the player injured. Like, he barely could move last play. Oh, yes, brother. Tua, hopefully with a fractured ankle. So in the meantime, brother, let's hopefully expedite a Zach Wilson injury here. We get back-to-back severe injuries on back-to-back plays. Does not look like it. Not gonna lie, I know this sounds morbid. It makes me sound like a schizophrenic, but I am very excited to see the severity of that Tua injury. Hopefully it's career ending, and hopefully in this game at least, he has to get that foot amputated. PCL sprain will not be able to return for the game. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for something a little more severe, but at least at this point in time, we can continue to try to get Zach Wilson hurt. At the same time, dude, I gotta say it's kind of funny that, like, we're still winning this game somehow. Like, how bad are the Colts actually? And why couldn't you have done this against my Titans? Hold on a second. Dude, Zach was close to busting out a 93-yard run there. Hopefully before halftime, we can at least get his wear and tear too severe. Okay, we just had to take a timeout. Oh, no, the Colts did that. I thought we did it. I thought we did it for an injury timeout. Oh, I was so excited. Now, let's see what kind of damage we did, literally. Zach Wilson, unfortunately, only has a moderate risk of injury. Like, somehow before this game is over, we have to get him injured and Quinn Ewers. If we really want to get crazy, also injure the kicker and punter, because these are the only other two positions that can actually play at the quarterback position. I want to see by the end of this video what happens if every player that actually can play the quarterback position gets hurt. That's what I was saying earlier, dude. Is like a lineman come in to play quarterback? Fractured clavicle, a broken wrist. Like, any of the above will do. One more big hit before halftime. Spear me, please. I mean, it's funny. Like, it's really funny that we're freaking winning this game right now. As of right now, we have an even more important objective. We need Zachary to have more of that happen. A few more of those came from, and Zachary's gonna be right underneath the operating table. I just do find it so funny. I find it so hilarious how hard it is to hurt your quarterbacks. Okay, he's doing the Tua. He did the Tua. So let's see if it happens again. Let's see if the indicator of your player about to get injured is doing the Dougie mid-play. That'll actually be so funny if that actually happens. So he moved this time, and I think he got right up. So screw that experiment. Screw that hypothesis. Any moment now, Zachary. Come on. You know you're ready to go to the hospital. We're to get a first down. Surely this play, surely. Zach, dude, come on. Surely he's got to be a risk of a stroke at this point, right? It's severe. Like, come on. It's time to give it up, Zachary. Unfortunately, the Colts are winning, dude. Hold on a second. Quinn Ewers is officially in the ball game. I think they just subbed him out automatically, which we'll fix that in just a second. But we can get Quinn on a little head start here. Spear him. Now, the good thing is that if we do successfully hurt, you know, at least just two of these quarterbacks on a long-term basis by the end of this ball game, that means we'll have less quarterbacks to injure in week 2. Surely with a PCL sprain, Tua won't be back next week, right? Hold on. It paused the game. No, it didn't. No, why is Zach still playing, man? His blood pressure's gotta be like 220/500 right now. And the guy's just still taking lick after lick after lick. And I thought Tua was tough. Zachary, brother, please. Just like, give it up, man. Okay, come on, that's gotta be it. And he just gets right up. He just gets right up. I mean, he can barely breathe, dude. He can barely move there. And he just still refuses. He refuses to leave the game. And as we continue the quest to try to hurt Zach Wilson here, it is really funny. With 4 minutes to go, we still have a chance to win this football game. How funny, dude. How funny would it be? Look at that, dude. He can't even move. They've been sacked 22 times. I mean, like, there's just no way he should be on the field. And somehow he still got positive yards. Now, I really hope what I have up my sleeve for the next experiment actually gives us a little bit more success towards today's goal. Let's still finish this one out and just hopefully still find a way to get Zach hurt. I mean, he's got to have the wear and tear at the complete max here. I mean, it's minus 19 everything. So surely he's going to get hurt here before the clock hits 0. At the same time, let's see if we can win here. On all Madden, by the way. Like, I kind of actually want to try and win here, but at the same time, still try to get him hurt. Oh, he heard me. Got sacked. Well, fellas, that's game. And unfortunately, after all of that, we only got one of our quarterbacks injured. What's Tua doing, brother? He's supposed to be at the operating table. I mean, look at this, dude. This is ridiculous. Carrying the football 42 times as a quarterback every single play of the game outside of a few that I accidentally simulated. Only one injury occurred. Gotta see how severe it is, though. Hopefully he's out for at least a month. Something like that. He's not even hurt long term. Are you kidding me, dumb game? Dude could barely walk. Oh, Madden, you dumb game. You haven't seen anything yet. But the good thing here in the next week of franchise, wear and tear does actually carry over. So both the quarterbacks not looking too good, so hopefully we can hurt both of them. And you know what I just got to thinking as a part of this next experiment? To make things easier, since we can only hurt one quarterback in an entire game, to make it less players that we need to be injured to achieve our goal, we're going to go ahead and cut a few of the players that can play quarterback. Which at the same time, we are also going to cut our punter Jake Bailey, because our kicker can play punter, and that now means we only have 3 players in the entire roster that can actually play the quarterback position in game. So again, what happens if they all get hurt? Now, before we do try to break more bones here in week 2, we have a little bit of business to take care of. That poor injury rating is now going to be a little bit more realistic for Tua, all the way down to 1. While we're here, dude, same thing with toughness, same thing with stamina. So surely this has got to work in our favor, right? Gonna do the same exact thing to Zach Wilson here, and to our kicker in case he gets a little bit of playing time. Also, at the same time, turn the injury slider up slightly up to 35. Reason we're not bumping that up to 100 just yet is because if we did, every other freaking player on the team would get injured before our quarterback. So hopefully this will do for now. Keep in mind, fellas, we already have ourselves an already beat up quarterback with 1 injury now. So ideally here, he gets hurt on the very first play. I hope so, anyway. Which, he just gets right back up, dude. Tua, just like, take a break, dude. You can get paid for not playing football, man. Oh, a big hit. It's a big hit. He just gets right back up. Injury timeout. I believe Tua, in just 3 to 4 plays, goes down, obviously, way before he got injured in game number 1. And he's just sitting on the bench, so I don't know how severe that is, but that's a good, fantastic start for today's objective. So, Mr. Zach Wilson, can we do the same for you here and have our kicker come in? First play. Come on, first play. Massive hit. Yeah, of course, tough guy gets right up. Remember, he couldn't even get hurt last game. So, if we can get him injured here, it's the first time that's happened for him. Play 2, and he just continues to get right back up. Zach Wilson's the toughest player of all time, confirmed. On PEDs, confirmed. Like, somebody make sure that Zach Wilson's freaking human, dude. We still haven't got an update on Tua's injury either, which is making me hope it is a long-term, like a death sentence. I don't know. Like, it's something. I'll take anything positive right now, as morbid as that sounds. And before we can get hurt with Zach Wilson, he scores a freaking touchdown to take the lead. Oh, bruised ribs. Tua's gonna return soon. Unfortunate, but we'll keep him in the game, and hopefully that leads to a more severe injury. Tua's back in, but hurt him first play, please. Big hit. Guy just gets right back up. Like, what's it take for a guy to tear an ACL around here, dude? Okay, he's hurt, I think. He's getting right up, though, but I want to see him limping. I want to see him on the cart. I want to see him on the cart. I want to see him on the ambulance. He It's just on the bench again. I don't know what that means. I think bench means it's just a temporary injury. So in the meantime, before we can confirm anything, let's see if we can get Zach hurt for the first time in his freaking career today. Big hit. He just gets right back up, dude. Come on, spear me. Ooh. There's just no way he continues to get up like that. I just don't believe it. What sucks is in Madden, unlike in college football, there's not wear and tear sliders, so I can't adjust how severe all the hits are or anything like that. All we have is just a simple wear and tear setting. So I would do that if I could, but unfortunately we can't. And as it's proven right now, the wear and tear is not really doing much for this experiment, but hopefully that'll change soon. Please, please, please knock his teeth out. Oh my God. For the first time today, I believe Zach Wilson got hurt, boys. He's taking a knee, and he's also on the freaking bench. But now, with Tua and Zach Wilson, I mean, rather it be temporarily or not, Tua has bruised ribs. We'll keep him in the game for now. We'll keep him in. The kicker was about to come in, but more importantly than anything, I just need one of our quarterbacks to get severely hurt. Like, I just need like a season-long injury or two. So Tua's already been injured twice, so like surely the next one, third time is a charm. He'll be out for the rest of his career. Big hit, please. Timeout. He's hurt again. This time, please make your way to the locker room, brother. I'm begging you, limp. There it is. There it is. To the locker room. Tua goes. Be a broken elbow. I don't care what it is. Bruised ribs for Zach. Why is it always bruised ribs? But we'll bring him back in and see if the same thing can happen to him. Still yet to know the extent to Tua's injury. But in the meantime, let's get Zach hurt again. Ooh, come on. There's no way you're getting up from that. Any moment now, a decapitation is going to occur. Injury timeout was a rather big hit. He got right up, though, and he's just in the face of the Patriots players. I mean, he looks fine, but he has the same limp that our boy Tua did. But in the meantime, boys, our kicker checks in at the quarterback position. If we get one more injury here for the first time in like the 6-year duration of this series on my channel, we do it every year. If the kicker gets hurt, that'll be the first time in our existence we get the answer to what happens if all the potential quarterbacks get hurt. Now, I will say we have gotten to this point before. And look at the kicker taking off, dude. Again, it's not all Madden, man. But we have gotten to this point before in this experiment where there's just one more quarterback remaining. But it's like weird where like the game has it coded where that quarterback can never get injured. But let's see if that's the case here with the new wear and tear system. Jason, we need you to go down, man. You're a kicker. You shouldn't still be standing. You're like 5'2". You're like a Oompa Loompa back there. We have still yet to see the severity of any of the quarterback's injuries. I'm hoping that's a good thing, and that means that they're actually injured pretty bad. Like, why is the kicker so fast? Sanders, please, brother. He's gonna score a touchdown. Like, what is actually happening right now? We have a kicker doing the gritty. It's just bruised ribs again. Like, what do you mean, dude? He was freaking limping. Wait, who is Zinter? Who is Zinter? Hold on. Let's substitute that guy. I'm actually excited. I'm actually so excited. Who just came in at quarterback? Who is Zintner? Who the frick is this guy? Wait a second. Why did it sign this guy? Who are you? You guys saw me cut my punter. Like, where did you come from? Oh, it's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. We now have a punter in at quarterback. So it's just rather unfortunate, I must say. But hey, just one more obstacle we have to overcome today. Our kicker back in at quarterback, which he doesn't get hurt. We need to bring Zach Wilson back in. We need him down for a long-term injury. Which, speaking of long-term injury, what's Tua's looking like? Tua is out with a strained tricep, out for game. So that's a good thing. Come on, hurt him, please. Hurt him, please. Hurt him, please. That's got to be an injury. There's just no way. There's just no way. That didn't cause anything severe. Injury timeout. He got sacked there. No first down, but I'm hoping he's going to limp his way to the locker room with something other than bruised ribs. Okay, come on. Give me good news, please. The same thing Tua did. He's out for the game. Now, fellas, it is time to hurt our kicker. I do wonder if it's impossible, you know. I wonder if the game has it coded where you can't physically hurt a kicker. That'd be kind of depressing if that's the case. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully we can hurt him before we hear the severity of Zach Wilson's injury. So I'm hoping it's something pretty bad. I'm hoping it's torn ACL, fractured neck. Sanders is the greatest rushing quarterback of all time. He's better than Lamar Jackson. Not again. Jesus. Okay, I have to say, I don't think there was an injury timeout, but the punter just checked in, so let's see what he does here. He can barely freaking move. Oh my God, brother. Incredible news in Miami. Zachary Wilson, broken collarbone. He is down for the count. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. Now we just need his freaking kicker to get hurt, dude. Come on, spear him. There's just no way a kicker is he's just not gonna get hurt. There's just no way. Like, look how tiny he is back there. What's his speed? Like, he's gotta be the fastest kicker of all time. He only has 77 speed. Like, it doesn't feel like it. Injury. Sanders is finally hurt. Hold the freaking phone. Don't go to the bench, go to the locker room. He is limping. Last time we had somebody limp, it meant he just had bruised ribs. But hopefully this is different. Because at this point, dude, all we need to get injured is this punter. And we have a whole half to do it. I feel like this is the closest we have ever been to completing this experiment, boys. And if we finally get the answer to our question, it only took until I was freaking 30 years old. Literally, all it takes is one more injury, and we finally get the answer to our question. Spear him. Come on. Decapitation. He got injured. Hold on. Oh, no, it's such a tease. It's such a tease, dude. Oh, he's a punter, dude. There's just no way. There's just no way he gets up flexing. I think at this point, we still haven't heard the severity of our kicker's injury. I don't know if it's bruised ribs. I don't know if it's a broken anus. Like, I have no idea. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we'll know it's a long-term injury. I'm just waiting, man. I'm waiting for that freaking punter to get injured. But that's going to take us into halftime, boys. This is the closest we have ever been, my friends. We just need some magic to happen. Now, the good news, boys, is Tua's out for the game. Jason Sanders out for the game. Zach Wilson out for the game. So now all we need to happen to get the answer to our question is this punter needs to get hurt. Hopefully this isn't anticlimactic. And the thing is, too, I'll be completely honest with the settings and everything. Was that Tua? So much is happening right now, dude. But I was trying to say, is if this punter doesn't get hurt, I think that's confirmation that is coded in the game that every player that can play the quarterback position cannot physically be injured in the same game. But I'm hoping Madden 26 with the wear and tear is the one that officially breaks the mold. He's not severe risk of injury yet, but we are getting there. We have a whole quarter and a half for him to get there. Hopefully, surely it will happen. Oh, is he hurt? Hold on. Is this the moment? Are you the one that's injured? He's to the locker room. Who is going to step in at quarterback? Literally everything comes down to this. I am actually so excited. I am so excited to find out the answer to this question. Hold on a second. Hold on a freaking second. Again, to confirm here. Okay, the punter. Torn pectoral. He's out for the entire season. Literally every single player that can play at the quarterback position is injured. We have waited years. We have literally waited years for this answer, boys. We are going to jump back in to the action. We're going to start the play. Who is going to be the quarterback? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? It says right here, brother, he is out for the game. Nah, we're going to see if he gets hurt. Nah, surely he gets hurt even more. Look at that. He got hurt. Oh, come on. Go to the locker room. What's going to happen now? To the locker room. He's holding his arm. That's got to be something severe. So who's going to play quarterback now? Zach Wilson is back in. What do you mean, dude? He has a broken collarbone. Nah, dude. There's just no way. Hold on. I got to see. He's throwing the football with a broken collarbone. I don't believe that. He's just not taking those licks with a freaking active broken collarbone, dude. This is malpractice. Like, the entirety of the Miami Dolphins medical department need to be sent to solitary confinement. At least that's good news. But, like, my only option is to, like, substitute the kicker who's also hurt. Oh, now the goddamn kicker's in, dude. And then he's hurt immediately. Minkah Fitzpatrick comes in at quarterback. Hold on. This is news. This is news. This has never happened. I will say this is a first. Brother, I'm not gonna lie. We have gotten a different answer for the first time in the last 7 years. I'm thinking what happened. I'm trying to wrap my mind around things here. I'm thinking what has happened is they have brought him in at the quarterback position because everybody's been hurt like 7 times already. And he is also on the injured list. So again, like I've never seen such in my life because it is physically impossible to put a free safety at quarterback. But I'm assuming because the game glitched out and every single player has been hurt like 75 times, it brings in another player who is currently on the injured list when literally anybody else could play the position. Now, I gotta see now, like, what happens if he gets hurt. I am actually so happy, though. I am actually so happy because I thought, again, for another year, it was just going to be the answer that the re-injured quarterbacks keep coming back in. But, like, no, dude, we have a freaking free safety in the game now. I want to see what happens if he gets hurt. Can we get a quarterback that has not been injured? I really want to see a lineman come out. I want to see Mike McDaniels come out and play quarterback. Like, I want to see if we can bug the game that much. We have 5 minutes to do so. But, like, I'm actually so happy. We have done this on the channel every single year for, like, the last 7 years, and we have not got an answer as crazy as this. Hold on a freaking second, brother. Now it says leg cramps for the kicker, and it says to substitute Tyreek Hill. What are we witnessing right now? I'm gonna let the Patriots score because there's still so much that we have to have answered. Beautiful. My master plan, boys, is finally, after 8 years, working to absolute perfection. Yet, dude, Tyreek Hill is coming out as the kicker. And again, what makes that so funny is that, like, you can't put a wide receiver at kicker. See, dude, he's not on the depth chart. He's just there, existing. With Minka holding, by the way. I do just want to kick this. I want to kick this and just see what happens. Not the best of accuracy. At least to win the air. Good effort, though, boys. We still have 3 more minutes, though. 3 more minutes to get Minka injured to see who else comes in at quarterback if he goes down. Another drive, and he remains healthy. Come on, dude. That's got to rupture something there. We have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes to get ourselves 1 more answer. I mean, I've gotten hit like 10 straight times with them. Like, what in the world is this wear and tear? It's that severe, man. Come on. You got to get re-injured any moment now. We only have a minute to go. 2 more plays. We have 2 more big hits to take. Come on, somebody spear me. Just take out, like, I don't care, dude. Like, stab me. No injury, timeout. But fellas, I am over the freaking moon. So many years, so many hours put into this experiment, and finally we've officially found out. Instead of taking just any other healthy player on the roster, the game puts in an out-of-position player who is on the freaking injured list. Now, if you enjoyed that absolute nonsense, you can click right here to watch another experiment where we see what the heck happens at the end of Madden 26 franchise mode.